Alrighty. Hello everybody. This is Kirusho here, and now, before we do start, let's give a brief little review. In the last part, a number of things have happened. Now, in the last part, Deku, him and Barbara, they were chasing down Bruce Wayne in the Batmobile. At least that's what they believe right now. League communications are down. A message was sent to the Batcomputer, and Deku went to Arkham. He called in reinforcements when for him and Barbara, they encountered another Batmobile, and they almost got ran off of the road. Now, a chase ensued, and Deku, he heard the voice of the Joker. He could hear the man maniacally laughing, and the last thing Deku heard was the two voices fading together, for Bruce Wayne locked up the Batmobile and turned off all safety measures. Now, that means no airbags, no cushions, no anything. Deku is strapped in a metal coffin, and he was going over 300 miles an hour. Now, Deku, he survived the crash. However, he could definitely be in better condition. Now, we do currently cut to Deku. Right now, he does sit there. Him still bleeding from his head, as right now he does get to feel the blood running directly up, and falling. And Deku, he does try to think about what's going on. He's starting to be hazy, fuzzy. No, things shouldn't be fuzzy. Bruce, that was the last thing he remembers. Hello? Who's there? I can't see you, it's too blurry. Are you there? Respond. Deku gonna bring his hand up. Right now, him going to somewhat lean up and feel the pain. As right now, Deku, he does gonna undo his buckle and fall. Him smashing onto the ground and landing on his back. And right now, Deku does a turn. Him gonna curl up for a second and press the button on his ear. Oh, is there? You're alive. Thank God. Where have you been? Where? Huh? Okay, I have your signal, but I'm getting shit. Now, run out 10 minutes to the land. Him gonna run over and yell exactly for Izuku. And Deku, he doesn't look up. Tim going to reach down and grab Deku, pulling him out of the car. The car is smoking. The car has been in better condition. And it looks like Deku was hit by a fucking cruise missile. Something flew by and struck him hard. That's exactly what it looks like. I mean, hell, the Batmobile can withstand that type of punishment, but the people inside, they can't. All that kinetic energy has to do something. It will shake the car and shake that brain in your brain case. Now, Tim does get Deku loaded up. And Tim, he does to keep Deku talking. But Deku, very clearly, he's in and out, slipping awake, slipping in asleep, it's just everywhere. And Tim, he does get Deku back home. And Barbara and the rest of the Bat family, they had to cut off the pursuit. Diana had him. And that was their main hope. Now, we do actually have in the Wayne Manor, where Deku is laid down asleep right now, and Barbara just gonna sit there. Her looking at Deku, and at least asking Tim, so how did it go? It went good. His body took a lot of force. I mean, he'll be fine, but hell, he's gonna feel that a lot. I mean, covered in bruises and Jesus, nasty head trauma. But he's alive. Yeah, he is. About what the Joker said, Tim, I don't want to hear about it. Is it true? Yes, it is. All of it. I don't know what he said to you, but whatever he said the other Jokers did to me, it's real. It happened. lie there with the hole in your back, glass cutting into you, and then he just approaches you. You can't do anything. You want to rush him, claw at him, and attack him, but the wound you have, a literal hole is going straight through you. I didn't have enough time to react. I was left in shock. That was all I had. Shock. And then later came the pain. Later came the the abuse. I'm sorry, Barbara. He's dead now. And whatever this is, it's some sick game. They're using our own minds against us. We need to remember what Bruce said. I know. This is my fault. If I didn't fire at him, then stop blaming yourself. Hmm? Get angry. Cut loose a bit more. You thought you did something right. But honestly, I'm debating as whether or not I should have taken my shot. We don't know if Bruce is okay, because he's not playing his games anymore. He's playing for keeps. And if Bruce is affected by someone controlling him, then I'm not even sure if we can take him alive this time. You're you're sure about that? I am, yeah. After everything he's done, I don't know if he'd want to be taken alive either. You can't just say that. You're talking about murdering Bruce. We just buried Alfred. Now, someone does come stumbling into the doorway. And right now, they do get to actually turn, seeing Dick, who does have Harper on one of his arms, holding him up. Hey, what's been going on? Dick? Oh my god. Grayson. Right now, Tim gonna turn. And he does a look jerky at his brother. And Tim does at least get to watch his expression. He looks weathered, haggard. He's finally awake. Thank God. You picked a hell of a time to wake up. Barbara, what's up with your suit? It's a new one. What happened? Is Izuku okay? He was in a crash. How bad? Pretty bad. Estimates? Concussion, bruises, lacerations, internal damage. He almost broke a rib, but I'd say he's cracked just about everything in that crash. So, I mean, the best thing right now is, surprisingly, his hands. His arms took a brunt of the impact from the steering wheel, but his hands are fine. Right. Now, I'm gonna need to know that and wake him up. You can't wake him up, it's dangerous. What do you mean? He's got a concussion and he's unconscious. Okay, we tried to keep him awake for as long as we could. Whenever he started getting more and more cohesive, he just blacked out on us. So far, he's okay. I've got something set up to monitor his brain activity, so just leave him. I'll get an alert if anything goes wrong. It's just, you've missed a lot. You really have. Right. So, not to be that guy, but can I get some food? And maybe like a ton of water? Now, Barbara does to walk away. And there is Tim. Tim does to sit down. Him going to read the chart for Deku's brain activity. And Deku, he does lay there asleep. Or, better yet, the best way to say it, fucking unconscious. Now, Deku, he does have some swing in his brain. And right now things aren't really okay up there. Deku's remembering a few things. He's having a few different dreams. He remembers this one nightmare in particular. He had it a few times. And actually, he'd consider the Joker better than that. In the nightmare, Bruce Wayne was the man torturing him. The one with a smile on his face. He was the one dressed as the clown. Ironically, the Joker saved him. He knew it was all wrong. He wasn't looking at the Joker, he was looking at his father. And a madman came to rescue him, dressed as Batman. I mean, it just. He's. Him. He remembers all of that. Those little details. The colors on the suit, the drawings, sketches, maybe? And then Bruce's face. His eyes. They were innocent. Everything else was malicious. And Joker was the same. His face was stoic, calm, no smile or grin. A serious Joker. But his eyes. The eyes of a madman. The eyes of. No. No. He's not his father. He's not his Robin. Deku's still gonna jump up. Him gonna look around. And right now Deku hears a turn. Him gonna stand up, as right now there is gonna leave. And right now there actually is in a room. Deku, he stood up and started to walk. Things have definitely felt a bit odd. Strange. He feels sore. That's for damn sure. Okay. Some painkiller. Oh, no, no. The good stuff. He needs morphine. Oh, then he'll be okay. Now, Deku's gonna walk downstairs. Him thinking about what exactly might have happened, though. The last thing he remembers. The Batmobile locked up. And Bruce's voice. That's weird. Everything after that is hazy. Fuzzy. No. He remembers an impact. Oh no. Okay. Deku gonna turn. Walking into the kitchen and looking at the fridge. Him going to actually pull down a note and think. Okay, so concussion. Maybe about a day or two. Deku reading the note. It's trying to tell him. He's been unconscious for 3 days. If he's reading this, then he's awake. He's hungry and he came here. Dick woke up and right now there's a lot of things happening. Whenever he can, radio in. Sign in. I mean, do something. Look for anyone on the Justice League comms. And make sure people are checking in. And, well, hey. If he can, they like to talk to him after they get back. And that's what Deku. He has to at least open the fridge, doing a few things and pouring himself a cup of coffee. As he's to sit down and begin to eat a bit of a meal. 4 days. Not bad. Definitely the longest time he spent unconscious. Other than being dead. Second best. Now, Izuku just gonna eat. And afterwards he's gonna shower and at least gonna do a bit of physical training. Mainly just doing some stretches and make sure that his body, it isn't going to go rusty on him. Now, Deku, he does then gonna walk into the Batcave and check in. And where the family is gonna get on his comm line, they're actually a lot happier to hear him, or hear from him. And Deku, he does try to ask. So did they find any leads on Bruce? No, we have not. Oh, good, it's here. Yes, I'm here. Now, you asked me for predictions and things to counter a psychotic Batman. And that is hard to say. There is one protocol, but it is also dangerous. For many reasons. And, well, I have jurisdiction for this protocol. What is it? It is troubling, to say the least. And I believe I should only inform Dick Grayson. Why me? Not only will this help you physically, but it will help you face him. The Batman. The Batman who. Hmm. The Batman who we can't trust. The Batman who is lost to himself. The killer. I still can't believe it. Bruce, the killer? Huh. You should see my face. But I'm worried about him. You're telling me. Last time I was awake, he wasn't a killer. And I wake up and find he is. I just don't get it. What finally sent him over the edge? We don't know. Yeah, by all accounts, I think it was an accident. Hmm? Seriously? Yeah. I'd figured you'd say he murdered him on purpose. He finally broke his oath to make up for it. That's not it. Are you sure? Because I feel like you would have been celebrating the day it happened. I put a hole through the back of Joe Chill's head. Hmm? And then I looked at him. Through that scope, I watched him beat down the Joker. I almost took a shot. I was going to. Clear line of fire. And then I just saw it. I saw the snap. I see it. Crystal clear in my head. I felt robbed. I felt angry. I felt joy watching him wring that clown's neck. And guess what I saw? I saw the man. Bruce broke. Bruce broke by his own standards. And I saw the boy from the alley. I don't know. Call it satisfaction? I finally got what I wanted, and now I don't feel like I should live anymore. Clown's dead in hell. I'm still here, still kicking. That I don't know how to function properly at all anymore. I don't know. You okay? No. I don't think I'll ever be. Now, moving on from personal emotions and trying to track down Bruce Wayne. What do you have, failsafe? Contingency number 9732. Protocol Platinum. Go on. In the event of the demise of the Kryptonian known as Kal-El, Platinum Kryptonite can be deployed. However, it is also a last resort, seen as nothing other than that. If used, it does come with drawbacks, powers, amplification of abilities. By all accounts, Kryptonian abilities. Increased durability, increased speed, reflexes, perception, flight, and most importantly, powers. Abilities not sure if the human mind can handle. And that protocol in itself is more complicated. Right. Platinum kryptonite? I didn't even know this existed. It can make us all Kryptonians? It seems like that. Yes, platinum kryptonite is urgently and very much deadly. It is believed that if a psychopath got control of its abilities, the League would face a threat unlike any other. An unrestrained psycho with the powers of Kal-El. Superman. Current scans of the Earth show that platinum kryptonite, most of it, is in League custody, or is not present on the planet anymore. Shit. Wait, 98%. Yes, efforts to recovery have been challenging. Yes. Hmm. Last known locations? Information not warranted. That means you know them. Anything available? Information is not warranted. Alrighty then. So, platinum kryptonite. If I'm correct, this comes with a lot of abilities, a lot of responsibility. So, what are we doing then? Information is still being processed. You say that. You're exactly like Bruce. I'm assuming you've already processed it, moved on, and recalibrated adjustments. So what exactly are we doing without this mystery rock then? We have it here in the cave? Affirmative. And we just make contact with it? Yes. Direct physical contact is needed. Indirect will not be suitable enough. Okay. Now, I'm conducting tests, seeing whether or not you will be valid as a candidate. You need to kill him. Correct. Directors are still clear and being cleared. Okay. Is it in the case? Yes. Container made of lead. Do I dig it up? Or is it in a box just on the shelf? Location is secret. I'm the only one here at the Batcave. How about this? Do you know whenever I'm telling a lie? I have sensors to yes or no. I can indicate whether or not you may be lying. Now, the screen is going to change. And there does a Dookie see failsafe. Dookie in front of him, expressing to him. Right now, it will be able to monitor everything he does. Every micro movement. Every minuscule little shift. It will conduct a lie detector test and see whether or not Izuku can be trusted with the information. You're just like bats. Yes, I am programmed to be him. I see. Get it over with. Now, the thing is to test Deku. And Deku, he's not gonna lie. Kryptonian powers? Interesting. I'll keep that in mind. But there's also the fact that platinum kryptonite, it's definitely an interesting tool. A little rock? Yeah, that'll do. The Batplane going to land. And right now Failsafe is still testing Deku. As the Bat family, they do walk down and off the plane. And Tim does at least gonna try and ask Dick if he's still doing okay. And Dick, he does somewhat try to walk with crutches. Him telling Tim, he said he's fine. He wanted to get out of the cave. I mean, being down here for a long time was not fun. Plus, the fact is, getting some fresh air is nice. Now, Deku does stand up. And right now, Failsafe, he does at least gonna ask for Tim Drake to please sit down. And right now, Tim is confused. As Tim, he does go through a test from Failsafe. And Failsafe, he's compiling more and more data. The best person for the job. The best person to take down Batman and kill. Kill Bruce Wayne. But also see the sensible option. If it does come down to it, they will use their powers for good. Or they'll walk away from these abilities. Use another kryptonite and be done. No more powers. And possibly never again, and ever again. And that right now is something that both Deku and Dick, they pay attention to. The ability of Kryptonians, I mean, having the power of Superman in your hands, the power to crush a planet, the abilities of, well, you know, that's something else. Now, Failsafe is compiling data. And right now there actually is where the Batmobile is going to drive up. Failsafe climbing out. As he does, he's going to try and talk to them all. He's compiled data and he's found the best candidate. Him walking over to a wall and bringing his hand up. Him going to find it and bring his hand out. Smashing it directly into the wall and actually to grab onto a box. Him going to pull it out. And right now everyone, they need to watch. They, didn't expect that. And Failsafe does go to Express. Going to open the box as... This is troubling. Now, we do actually cut to somewhere around a few days ago, where the Batman Who Laughs was driving at over 300 miles an hour, and he was having quite a lot of fun. A few things have happened though. A few things he's been having some difficulties with, though he's sure that he'll be fine. Not a scratch on him. And right now Diana's gonna stay in the road. Her going to stare down at the Batmobile as it is barreling its way towards her. And right now Diana's going to bring her hand up. Bruce is an ally of hers, a friend, and she will not be intimidated by a beast. Whatever is wrong with Bruce Wayne, it is unfortunate, and that is definitely a lot to say. Now, right now Diana and Bruce, these two are playing a game of chicken, and Diana does not realize what she's in store for. Now, Diana, she does stand there, and the car, it does come closer and closer. And before, Diana is going to bring her foot up, her smashing directly into the engine as the Batman Who Laughs is going to lunge forwards, breaking the seatbelt and immediately flying through the glass. And there actually is Diana, who does actually look up as Bruce. He has a smile. The platinum kryptonite going to throw itself up from the necklace he's wearing. Now, Bruce is going to throw out his hands. And Diana, she was not prepared when she was struck directly in the face, and right now Bruce, he sat there floating in the air, the car ripping its way directly through him, as if he was a hot knife, and it was butter. Now, the Batman Who Laughs does actually going to throw Wonder Woman. Him going to turn and actually fly up into the air. Him going to express. He does have to say, Clark hogged all the fun with the powers. So, what does she think? He's happy to introduce himself. He is the Batman Who Laughs. Now, Diana's going to stare up horrified. And right now Bruce is going to bring his hand up, going to pull off the cowl and reveal his entire face. He doesn't need this anymore. He doesn't need the identity, the secret. It should all be out. It should all be free. People should all know. He should all let them know the fabled Batman was the rich boy pompous asshole. Now, it is all quite funny to Batman, and he has to smile at Diana. Before Diana is going to fly up to meet her old friend, because what she sees in front of her is not Batman. Now, with that being said, there actually is Failsafe, who does a return and reveal. Whatever is happening with the Platinum Kryptonite, they need to recover a piece. He will go to retrieve it, but he will keep his lines open. And he wants all of them to understand. The Batman Who Laughs will use whatever he can against them. Do whatever he believes can be done. And that does mean they need to be prepared for anything. Batman is unpredictable. However, he is also calculating. And those two are two very dangerous assets. They set off his own perimeters, and he's been programmed to know how he thinks. Please, check in with him regularly, and keep him updated on anything. Also, do understand, there is a mode here setting for Bruce. He wanted them to talk to it as if he was Bruce Wayne, or Batman. He has automated program responses from Bruce Wayne, and he is fairly certain that they would all like to at least hear them, compared to what happened to him currently right now. And right now, Failsafe is going to turn, walking over to the Batwing. Him going to come aboard and start to do a few things. He's going to modify this, remove it from the Wayne network. That's how the Justice League satellites went down. Everything was Wayne Enterprise technology. And that means they need to not be so high-tech. So he's going to remove a few gadgets and leave behind a few other things. And hopefully that will keep him, let's just say, off of the radar. Now, with that being said, Deku, he doesn't want to sit there. Him with his hands up to his head. He has a lot going through his mind. And, well, he needs to find Diana. Wherever she is, she's gotta know. She's gotta know, right? Now, we do cut back to a few days ago, with a Batman who laughs as a stand there. Him with Diana's blade. And he doesn't actually throw it back down into her shoulder, twisting it again, expressing to Diana as he's gonna have her rope around her own throat. What exactly does she think this does mean? What exactly does she think he is going to do? He remembers at one point in the past they were intimate together. He remembers how she was a goddess. He was intimidated. In fact, he did love her. He loved her right. He wanted her to know. He thought that they could have worked, but he was so concerned. She is a princess and a goddess. He is a mortal man who's stubborn to kill. I mean, they're not exactly the match made in heaven. Or Greek, whichever one. I mean, Mount Olympus just doesn't roll off the tongue, you know? And that's what Bruce is going to stare down at Diana. And Diana is going to stare up. Her turn to ask the question about exactly who is in charge. And Bruce does it up somewhat bend down. Him going to tell her. No one. And Diana, she's a bit more surprised. As Batman, he's going to wrap the entire lasso around his arm. I'm going to at least tell Diana. Ask again. And Diana is going to somewhat freeze. No. This can't be. Why? Why would Bruce just do this? No, wait. He's gone mad. Whatever's going on in his head. Diana thinking. Bruce Wayne couldn't see himself being logical or reasonable. So he worried about the League? He went insane? No, he couldn't have. Yes, Alfred helped keep him together, but he had his family. There's... You're lying. Am I really? Now, Diana's a stare directly at Batman, opening her mouth, and going to ask the question. However, Bruce is going to tighten the lasso around her throat, and Diana just tries to squeeze out the words, for she's going to fade unconscious. And the Batman who laughs, he does go to pick her up, thinking about how easy this was. He just had to use a few nanites, and that was it. Make her exert her heart. Make her think wildly, swing wildly. Make her aggressive. Make her temper. Ah, she's angry and feisty. Was that one of the reasons why he loved her? Who knows? But maybe something beautiful can be made. Something great. And Diana will be his next... No. Maybe not. Maybe he can use her for something. Because there is one problem he does have. Now, with that being said, I do hope you guys enjoyed. And have an amazing day. I'll catch you guys in the next part.